Hey everyone, modern motherboards often come with multiple M.2 NVMe slots. So in other words, instead of just having one NVMe slot, you can often have multiple ones, which is great, especially if you do lots of computer gaming or other professional hobbies that requires lots of storage. So that is a good thing, but sometimes those other M.2 NVMe slots actually run slower. So instead of running at Gen 5 or Gen 4 speeds, they might only run at Gen 3. And does that mean you shouldn't use them? Should you completely avoid them and do something else instead? Well, the short answer is no, they'll probably be fine, because a Gen 3 slot can still get up to 3,500 megabytes per second of read and write speeds, and that's actually pretty damn good, to be honest. I mean, SATA SSDs with 500 or 600 megabytes per second of read and write speeds, they can run games and even operating systems fairly well, to be honest. So the fact you're getting like 7 times more than that with a Gen 3 NVMe drive is really, really good. It's certainly no issue using that for gaming or your operating system or anything like that. You can do that, but it's worth just knowing it will run that slightly bit slower. If you actually buy a Gen 4 card and stick in that Gen 3 slot, you are going to get like half the speed or something like that. And if you have a Gen 5 card and you put in a Gen 3 slot, you're almost going to get a third of the speed. So it is worth knowing that. But certainly right now, operating systems and games don't really require like 10,000 megabytes per second of read and write speeds, so you don't really need to worry about that. And actually, I think it's a good thing to potentially go out and buy like a Gen 4 NVMe drive and then put in a Gen 3 slot, because you've got that future-proofing option. You can always actually upgrade your motherboard in the future and then unlock that actual Gen 4 speed. You get suddenly the double speed performance boost, even though it's not actually going to result in like double FPS or something. So I think it is actually a good thing to actually get like a Gen 4 NVMe drive if you're able to afford that. At least then you've got the future-proofing options, but it's not going to result in a massive performance boost either way, really. And as I say, it's not actually a bad thing if you do have a Gen 4 or Gen 5 NVMe drive and then put in a Gen 3 slot. You're not going to get substantially bad performance or anything like that. I actually did that on this computer for a while. I had a Gen 4 WD black drive, but my old motherboard only had, the second slot was only Gen 3, so the drive just ran at that and it was happy, really. I didn't have any massive performance hit or anything like that. And I hope this video reassures you. If you did, please click the thumbs up button and please subscribe to see more short videos like this. Thanks for watching.